Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx. Decided to take a little break away from all the serious and shit that makes me sound really angry. Not an angry guy, I'm really a happy guy. So I decided to take a little break and do some more lighthearted, fun kind of things. At least fun for me. Hopefully y'all dig it too. Today I'm going to talk about how much I love being a parent. It's not sarcasm. I love it. I hear people bitch about their kids and it drives me crazy. Even if your kid's a piece of shit. I know it's got to get frustrating, but come on. That is the greatest responsibility ever. I loved it. We were actually really sad. Both our kids grew up and moved out. Now we have our granddaughter. So I get another chance to do it. I love it. Every aspect of it. The good and the bad. Well, I didn't really like when I had to hurt my children as far as like take them to the doctor and get shots, or they're sick, there's nothing I can do about it, or like when my daughter was on her bunk bed and took a ceiling fan at full speed right across the face, right there, it actually gave her a black eye. Didn't care for that shit so much. Didn't really care for having to spank them from time to time. But other than that, it was a blast. So I can't stand here. I did that eye rolling thing. I'm trying really hard to stop doing that. I love it. My daughter's the oldest. I missed her being born by about that quick. I got to the hospital just time to see him cleaning her up. My son, who we didn't even know was going to be a boy until he came out of the box. Because the first ultrasound, he was too small. Second one, he wasn't laying in the right position. And the third one, he literally had both hands over his crotch. So we didn't know until he came out of the box. But my wife kept saying, better hope to God it's a boy, because when we picked names, she picked the girl's name, let me pick the boy's name. And I compromised because she liked the name Ryan, and I like the name Zach. It's actually Zachary, but Zach from Zach Thomas, who was on the Miami Dolphins. So I put those two, but my daughter kept saying, baby Zach, baby Zach, baby Zach. My wife's like, you better hope to God it's a boy. Got lucky, because otherwise we would have had a daughter named Zach. But they called me like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was at work, said that he's on his way. I rushed to the hospital. Now most times under pressure, you won't know I'm under pressure. With the exception of when I have this nervous thing where I'll start laughing. You could be holding a gun to my head, and if it strikes me, not the gun. If the mood strikes me, I'll start laughing, and I can't stop. I've been suspended from school for it because, oh, you think this is funny? See how funny you think it is staying home. That's awesome. I can catch up on my soap operas. But I got to the hospital, calm, cool. They gave me my little kit. I put everything on. Now I have an above average size head. I wear a 7 5/8 hat. I only know one other person that wears one like that, and he was a professional football player. But I couldn't get the hat on, and it's like ripping. And I said to the nurse, I know my head's big, but damn. And she very calmly and politely said, sir, that's your booty. It goes on your foot. Yeah, boy. So he didn't come until like 6:30 something that evening. He took his sweet ass time getting there. But I made it clear I wanted to cut the umbilical cord. I actually learned in the 3rd grade how to do that. My biological father, his friend, who he used to like to go drinking and boating and skiing with, would leave me and my brother up on shore with this guy's very pregnant wife. So he taught me how to deliver a baby. Now, could I have done it? I like to think that I could. But he showed me how to put the clamps on the umbilical cord, how to cut the umbilical cord, all that stuff. So I'm thinking I'm a champ. I'm prepared for this. I'm a grown man. So the doctor says, okay, hands me the scissors and says, here you go. Now, I was taught to put the clamps like this. He put them like this. I was like, oh, shit. But I did it. What? Anyways, My daughter was great. She almost never got in trouble. Didn't mess shit. You tell her no, it's no. My son, whoo! As soon as he could walk, he's like building ladders, climbing on top of the fridge, getting the cookies, all that kind of shit. And he's got my wit. He also has my temper, but fortunately he has my wife's sensibilities, so it balances out. One time I worked first shift, and which means I go in super early in the morning and I get off fairly decent time in the afternoon. Well, so that I can save time when I'd come home from work, I would get all my shit ready for the next day, so I literally just start my lunchbox and leave. I come home from work, my wife's out back mowing, and we had this coffee table. It was round, it was a piece of a cypress stump about that thick, and it just had so much shit on it, I'm surprised it didn't collapse. So when I came in, I pointed at it and I said, "What's up with this shit?" And my daughter put her hand on her hip and said, "It's been like that all day." I said, "Well, I tell you what, whatever's left on the table, when I get done putting my shit, getting my shit ready for work tomorrow, I'm throwing it in the trash." So I'm almost done. They come right in. Come look, we're done. So I go in there and I look, and it's spotless, except for one of those little Sunny D bottles and a Pop-Tart wrapper. I said, "What's up with that shit?" My son said, "Well, you said you were going to throw away whatever was left on the table, so..." I was stunned. He's like 4 years old at the time. And before you ask or wonder, yes, I threw it away. He had me dead to rights. That would have been wrong to make him go throw it away. But they've both been great. I was blessed that my kids didn't turn out to be like me. I had to be a living nightmare for my parents. Funny as hell, but a living nightmare. I mean, I got kicked out of kindergarten, for Christ's sake. They used to lock me in the bathroom when they go to recess. I was bad. I don't think anybody that watches these videos knew me when I was in kindergarten, but we were blessed. Both of our kids are above average, super smart, above average intelligence, super smart. They both did great. They're both outstanding adults. And it was amazing. So that's why I was sad when it was over, to watch them develop into adults and to know that we did a good job. They both good with finances, self-confident, kick-ass. It's amazing. And I might get teary-eyed because that's how impressed I am. Especially with the asshole I was growing up. I thought I would totally wreck kids. So, my granddaughter's here, and we're getting to do it all over again. And it's awesome. So those of you people that have kids and you just hate them for whatever reason, that's garbage, man. Enjoy them, because one day they're going to be gone. And if you're too big of an asshole, when you need them or want them, they're not going to be there for you. So keep that in mind. I didn't want this to turn dark. I want it to stay, but I truly do love being a parent. And I do recommend that you at least wait until you're in your late 20s to try it. Too young, you're still a kid learning yourself, and you could fucking wreck your kids, and you don't want to do that shit. So, I hope this one was a little more lighthearted than normal. I do appreciate y'all watching so much. Even if you haven't subscribed, the fact that you're watching, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Also, a quick shout out to my buddy Steve Lamont over at LaBen's Music. Get a chance, slide on over to his channel, check him out, give him a like. I will put a card right there. Let him know that I sent you. Make sure you click that bell so that you know when he puts out some new stuff. Until next time, have a great day. Make someone laugh if you can. I am Bob Sixx. Peace!